How much of a big deal are launch parties? I'm looking to finish my album in summer when I go home from college. Should I wait and delay or not have one? Courtney asking.
That's a good question. I mean, I think it depends what you're trying to achieve with launch parties. Did you just say something about summer? She's going.
Yeah, so she's going to finish her album in the summer, but she's home at that point, so she's saying, should I wait till after the summer?
I think it's a dude, but...
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you want to achieve with a launch party. I mean, launch parties can be brilliant because it's a chance to get everyone together and get everyone in one room and say, buy my album, and everyone knows why they're there. Buy my single or buy my album or whatever message that you want to get across. Are they crucial? No, not really. And it all depends on again, what you want people to do, because not all bands, I happen to know, we've had conversations before with the types of music it is, and I happen to know that it's not a big, massive sort of show type thing. There's no rules for this. I mean, when it comes to album launch parties, I think they are worth doing because it's just an excuse to say, look, we're having a big celebration, we're having a big party, I'm going to get all my mates down, I'm going to invite the fan base down, and while we're there, I'm going to say, look, you all come down, we're all here for the same thing, please download our single. And you can even have a countdown. You can be very creative with it, and it's an excuse to actually, you know, I constantly talk about when you're doing gigs, give people a reason to come down to your show. Well, this is a really good reason. Rather than just come to our gig, it's like, hang on, we're gonna release this album and we're gonna be playing tracks off it, and you can do some very creative, special things on it. So I definitely am a fan of album launch parties because it feels more of a party than a gig. As for when you have them, I wouldn't suggest delaying anything for months on end whilst you're waiting for everyone to come back, because that's for me, time is more important. And you know, make no bones about it. When it comes to all this sort of stuff of doing gigs and albums and all that kind of stuff, nothing will sell your album faster than you sat down with a phone and an email and Facebook, and you just messaging people and working one-to-one very, very hard on just saying to people, please buy my single, please buy my album. You know, in this environment, when it comes to social media, people are constantly just telling the world, and the world isn't listening. But in this environment, rather than me talking down this camera to you right now, if I'm here with you and I just say, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but I have got an album, and you say, oh, I didn't know that, and I just say, do me a favour, can you just buy it? I know it's like 7 quid or 10 quid or whatever it is, but I would really appreciate it. All of a sudden, I'm putting you in a position where you go, yeah, like, of course I'll buy it. Yeah. You know, I've got it here actually. Have you got any money on you? I can give you some change. You know, all of a sudden, it's much more one-to-one. So you will get a little bit more momentum from having an album launch party. Yes, absolutely. But is it the be-all and end-all? No, not really, because at the end of the day, what it comes down to after that is the hard work. And that's the bit that bands are always scared of. That's the bit that bands don't really do very well. They're good at the pizzazz. They're good at, we've just made a new video, we've just been creative. And that's like, great, we've done the creative bit. Now comes the distribution. And that is hours and hours and hours and hours of just sitting there for weeks on end, asking the same question again. Will you buy this? Or will you come to my gig? Or will you go on my social media? Or will you please help me with this? And that's the most important bit. So do you need one? No. If you can have one, would you have one? Yes, because it's just an excuse to have a party, and if you've got an excuse to get people to your gig, it will help.
Yeah.